Hey, if you clicked onto this video, you're probably interested in this kids camera that is for sale on Amazon. It's about $40. I made an overview video kind of reviewing it and going over the features of this camera, and there's a lot of them on Amazon. I think they all kind of have the same internal components and they can do the same things. They just have different outside shells. Like there's, dinosaurs and kitty cats and all types of different ones. I tried to get this one because it kind of looked like a Fujifilm or a Polaroid or something like that. So I had quite a few questions in the comments of that video. So I'm gonna answer some of those questions right here in this video. It should be quick. Carrie Meds me, 8882. Question, can you remove the timestamp? I was not able to remove the timestamp. You can only adjust it, at least on this model. This is the HiMont. It's about $40. Again, there's a bunch of different models. So maybe some of them can, but this one specifically, I was not able to figure out how to remove the timestamp. So the timestamp on this photo right here, you can see right in the bottom, it says the date and the time that the photo was taken. And by the way, this is my girlfriend and our little dog. It actually takes pretty good little photos for what it is. So, okay, next. Hi, thanks for the review. You noted at the end that it might be possible to load your own pictures onto the SD card, print pictures taken with a different camera. I don't think this is possible. The person asking here, Magast778, they're asking if we can take a little micro SD card because this camera takes SD cards. Like say I took a photo with another camera, would I be able to put it into this camera and print the photos? Based off of their comment, I think no. So yeah, I don't think that works. Maybe another model does. Does it still work? Yes. I'll turn it on here. It still works. I've really only used it a couple times. You can see it, hear it turning on, and the back screen right here is turning on. Some of these cameras say they allow for DIY frames or custom picture, but don't actually explain what this means. I'm looking to get one of these cameras for our parties. Does it have, but have our logo and our social media handle added to the borders? Any ideas how this is possible? I couldn't figure out how to do that. Now you can get in here, so I'm just gonna hit select for photos real quick. And then if you go down, you'll start to see there's some filters, and then there are some frames that start popping up. So this is like doing like weird distortion and patterns, squares, and then once you get past these are the frames. So I think this is what they're talking about with the custom frames. I mean, maybe there's a way, but I wasn't able to figure it out. In the menu, it's pretty simple. There's like, I think 9 options in the menu. I don't know how you could get the @ handle on there unless you just maybe use a stamp or something, like if you want to do that. Maybe there are other models that can do that. This one, I couldn't figure out how to do it. Have you tested the flash yet? I'd like to know if it works on pitch black rooms. Wow, that's very specific. Most cameras are gonna struggle in dark rooms, but let's do a quick test. I've got like a little cat thing right here. So I'm going to turn off my lights. Let me turn off my computer light too, or dim this all the way down. It's going to get really dark. Okay. And then let me turn off all of these lights here, and we'll do on. Okay. So the flash is on. Boom. Okay. All the lights are off except for that blue one back there. So there's a tiny bit of light. Got it. I can just barely see it on the screen, and the little flash turns on. Okay, let's see how this one does. I'm going to show you both photos. So this was the flash photo. Okay, there's number 1. And then there's another way that you can turn the light on. I think you just push there. Okay, so now the light is just on, which this would work for the video mode, I believe. You could actually get some cute kind of like in the dark video mode. So anyways, I'll take another photo. It's the same light. I'm guessing it's the exact same level. I can't really see a difference in the level. Let me turn these lights back on. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at these photos. First photo, second photo. They are, to me, they're identical. Yeah, you can't really tell. You can see my messy desk. Here we go. So this is the cat. It's really, really dark. Like if I used my Sony or my Fuji or something, like the photos are going to look, I mean, not great. But at least you can see this, like it works for something that's close. Like if it's a small thing, if it was a human face, like you would need to be close to their face because this light is not powerful enough to, really light something up. So anyways, yeah, it works in the dark, in the pitch black, not really pitch black. I'm not sure if you really need it to be pitch black, but it works in the dark, just like you saw. Is it possible to reprint the photos from the SD card? Yes. So once your photo is taken, it's saved onto the SD card, and then you're able to select that photo and reprint it. We did that quite a few times. Something that you can do is you can reprint, and without tearing the photo, you kind of get like a photo booth effect. So you can like print and then print another one and then print another one and then print another one. And so you get like 5 photos kind of on like a long string of photos. Appreciate the review. It's good to know there's more affordable alternative to Instax's Polaroid ecosystems. Yes, it's more affordable. It's very simple to use, but it's definitely not a replacement for Polaroid or Instax. Those are actually using film, which I really love and appreciate those also. It's just a different, easier to use, you know, kid-friendly, different format, I guess. This is paper, receipt paper, basically. Yeah, cool. Honestly, I just bought this for myself to take with me at parties, to parties, to give to people as a souvenir. Yeah, these are great. I think this is exactly where this shines, like the instant print, right? That's what Instax and Polaroid does so well. That's why it's such an effective thing, is because you take the photo and it's right there. Yeah, I love that. Okay, last question here. Thanks for the review. Thanks for the review. Are you able to turn off the date print on the photos? No. On this model, I was not able to turn it off. You can only adjust it, which I actually kind of like the date timestamp. It reminds me of when it was. So anyways, those were the main questions that I got about this little camera. If you're interested in this, you can watch the review that I have. I'll link it in the description below. If you have any more questions for me, go ahead and feel free to leave those in the comments down below too. And I'll see you in the next video.